major up in one of those two northern cities on November 3rd. If we may, let's take a look at the starting lineup. First of all, for the Broncos, coached by L.A. Barsness, this is the way they'll go offensively. At quarterback with Barry Kappas, 5'9", 140-pound senior. The running backs or setbacks, whatever you want to call them, will be Terry Babler, 6'1", 175, and the senior. The other running back will be Tommy Barsness, the son of the coach, 5'9", 155, and the senior. The flanker will be Timmy Crompton, 5'10", 163, a junior. Taking a look at their line offensively from the right side across, at right end it'll be Keith Hennon. He's a 6-footer, 142-pound junior. At right guard or tackle, whichever way you want to call him, because in 9 men, you drop one of those two positions. It will be Dean Guttormson, 5'10", 155, and the junior. At center, it'll be Davey Miller, a 6-footer, 165, a senior. On the left side, it'll be Terry Miller, 6'1", 164, a junior. And at left end, it'll be Lee Babler, 5'7", 148, and he's a sophomore. The Borup Broncos lost 2 of their regular guards, and that's going to hurt them. Not only from the standpoint of ability, but from size, because they will give away 24 pounds per man against the Hillcrest Academy offensive linemen. And now, while the Borup High School band will play our national anthem, we'll go back to our studios for this word.
When you need a hard...
And now let's take a quick look at Hillcrest Comets starting lineup as they'll go on the defense. They'll start at right end with Pete Peterson, 5'10", 170, a senior. At right guard, Dan Tostenson, 5'11", 170, a senior. Left guard, John Stensrud, 5'11", 190, a junior. At left end at 190 pounds, 5'10", Lloyd Johansson, a junior, as Hillcrest will go 4 on the defense. The linebackers with Jeff Martinson, 6'1", 195, a senior. Jerry Martin, 6-footer, 165, a senior. On the corners, we'll look at Terry Langley, 5'9", 155, a senior. Brent Jacob is 5'9", 160, a senior. And the safety will be Mike Strand, 5'9", 155, and a senior. And we're ready to go. Going back deep with twin safeties back at about the 3-yard line. We'll take a look at Barry Kappas and Terry Babler, and they're the 2 guys that got to crank it up and make it go for the Broncos. Simonson will boot the ball away. This 9-man football, an 80-yard field that is 40 yards across, 13 yards narrower than what is 11-man football field, and 20 yards on the short side. All right, Simonson gets raised for the boot. Short man up the middle will be Tommy Barsness. There's a kick. Goes to the far side. Bounces at the 8. Picked up there by Babler. Babler up to the 15. He's cracked down at the 15-yard line. And coming away from the defensive play is Jerry Martinson, a 6-foot, 165-pound senior. They'll put it right smack dab on the 15-yard line, just where it would have gone had the ball gone into the end zone. We'll watch now as Hillcrest come defensively. They look like they're going to go in a 4, an even defense. Out of a wishbone tee this time. There's the handoff, trying to get some running room to the right side was Babler. Babler's going to get to about the 17. On the bottom of the stack coming away, or Barsness, excuse us, number 62 making the defensive play was Dan Tostenson, and Jerry Martinson making the defensive play. Got to get acquainted with those numbers. All right, now we've set it as Barsness is the left half and Babler on the right side. Ready to go. They bark it out. Handoff right up the middle. And this time it does go to number 32, Babler, and he's going to get up to the 20-yard line. Defensively, Mike Strand and Johansson defensively making the tackle. It'll be second down and about pretty close to 6 yards to go. As they're on the short side of the 20, got to go to the long side of the 25. In punt formation, Babler, nobody going back. Looking, the snap, the kick, he gets a high boomer away, not too long. Mike Strand lets it bounce. It takes a Bronco bounce, goes inside the 30, the 25, and down at the 25-yard line. Well, I'll tell you, Borup relying now on their defense as they only run it 7. And now the Comets will come offensively at the 24-yard line. The ball nuzzling up close to the 25. First and 10 at that point. Hillcrest first offensive look. And we'll take a look now and see what Borup do defensively. They're going odd man on the defense. 5-man front actually. With a flank on the right side for Hillcrest. There's a handoff. No running room as Strand, I believe it was, tried to come off the right side, and he's caught very quickly. On the bottom coming away, number 5-0, a 6-footer, 165-pound senior, Davey Miller. He's playing nose up on the center, and he just that time creamed Mr. Peterson and wrestled Strand to the ground. Second down, and for all intents in 10, they line up in a deuce this time. Flank coming around, or in a wishbone rather. There's a handoff going to the outside, trying to get some room. Is Martinson, and he's going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Very Campus making the defensive play that time, and I'll tell you, they haven't found anything in their two favorite spots to runners yet. It'll be third down, and for all intents 10. It's a squeaker over 10. Hillcrest surprises with their last set. They're out this time in a deuce backfield, flank right. Langley, the quarterback. Langley back to throw. Langley looks, fires it out on the side. Enters, overthrows Martinson. Martinson well covered on the play by Dean Guttormson. It'll be fourth down and 10. Is going back in single safety will be Tommy Barsness. Well, we'll see now if they're going to set up something or if they're going to try and rush it. All right, up over the ball. The snap. The kick. It's an end-over-end kick. Bounces at the 18, takes a Hillcrest roll, goes down, and did it go out of bounds or did it go in the end zone? Is he out of bounds at the 1-yard line? Well, I'll tell you, when you're living right, you're living right. 1-yard line. 39 and, let's see, it came from the 29, was that? 24. So that was quite a kick. 39 and 16. If our arithmetic's right, that's somewhere around 55. But we've been wrong before. All right, they line up in an I this time. Slot on the left. Hand off, and not much room this time for Mr. Babler. Creamed there by Johansson. Let's get him out to the 2.5 and give him a 1.5 yards. Make it second down and for all 10, 8. Broncos have shot a very offense at us so far in the ballgame. Let's see what they do this time. They went slot last time, in tight out of a wishbone this time. Quarterback keeps as Tappas wedging forward. He's going to get up to about the 5-yard line, and that's about it. Defensively, Dan Tostenson is right there. Also on the play is Jacobus, and it'll be a third down, and let's give him 6 yards to go. Third and 6. They got to get up over the 11-yard line. And let's see if they go. They go back into punt formation. Third down. They'll lull you a bit, and then all of a sudden they're out in the field. They'll take off and go. All right, ready to go. The snap is good. The kick. He gets a good high kick away, not too long. Bounces and takes the Hillcrest bounce back to the 26-yard line, and Hillcrest with great field position actually picked up better than 20 yards on the exchange. Hillcrest taking over now. First and 10 at their 26. This is playoff action, Agassiz Valley variety, the north against the south. They come up in a wishbone, stick Strand in motion, hand off first man, and he's going to get some running room. That would be Jacobus, and Jacobus comes up to about the 23-yard line. Let's give him 3 on it, call it second down and 7. The Broncos going 5 on the defense again. They stick that a Miller kid up over the center, and he's tough to handle. All right, let's see if they go again. They go 5 again. They run a linebacker right behind him. And they stunt off that that. Here comes Langley. Flag on the play. Langley turns the corner inside the 20 and out of bounds at about the 14. There's some dirty linen on the field. A flag across the way, and I believe it'll go against Hillcrest. Flag on the play. Illegal procedure. Good gain. It'll be on the short side as they'll step off 5. And the ball will come back now, so they'll have about 12 to go. As the ball will come back to about the 27-yard line. 28-yard line, close to it. And it'll be nothing here. The Broncos, Borup and Hillcrest Academy Comets with 6:57 remaining in the period. Over the ball comes Peterson. They line with a flank on the left side out of a deuce against a 5-man front. There's a pitch back to Martinson. Martinson turns the corner. Martinson spins away from one, fights away, and gets down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Enough for the first down. And defensively on the play, let's give it to Dave Miller. And also over there was Brian Tufty, number 3-0. At the 14, and that's the play that Martinson likes to run so well. Jeff is a strong kid at 195. He gets to the corner and turns up well. And we got a little equipment repair. That's coming to the near side is Lee Babler. Needs a chin strap. We have 6 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the opening period. Scoreless, Hillcrest Academy and Borup. The winner of this, as we said, will advance November 3rd against the winner of Gonvick and Badger to commence action in the state playdowns. Well, we'll watch Borup. Now, the last time on defense, they lined up with a 5, and then they lined up a linebacker right behind the middleman. They ran a little stunt off of it. Let's see what they do this time. Now, this time they go actually with a 6. 6-2. Hand off Martinson. Martinson outside. Fights his way inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. On the bottom of the stack, Dean Guttormson. Also coming away is Kent Crosser. And that should take care of it. It'll be second down, a yard to go. And I'll tell you, when you come up in that 6-man front and only 2 men back there, they get by your original line of scrimmage. It's good by Hannah. There's not too much room to catch them there. They go 5 this time. Out of a wishbone. Langley rolls. Langley turns the corner. Langley at the 5. Langley at the 1-yard line. Pop down there on the play by Dean Guttormson. And Babler also over there on the play. First and goal as the Hillcrest Academy Comets looking to cash in the second time to get their meat hooks on the football. 5:19 remaining in the first period. Quickly up over the ball. Boy, they're jamming the line right now. I'll tell you, everybody but the kitchen sink coming. Strand comes in motion. There's a handoff to Jacobus, and we haven't had the signal. No. If there's a pimple on the end of the football, he's got the touchdown, but he hasn't. That's how close it is. About the width of the hand. And it'll be second down and goal to go. Let's see if they'll go outside now, because I'll tell you, they're stacked up. It looks like the pyramid. There's so many of them stacked right there in the middle. All right, D-line flank left, out of a deuce. Langley, the quarterback. Langley barks out the signal. Pitch is outside, and Martinson is going to waltz in, and that's what we thought would happen with it. Jeff Martinson from 1 yard out, and Hillcrest on the board here in the first period with 4:27 to go in the period. And we'll see what they try to do now for the extra point. Most likely we'll crank up and try to pick up a deuce. Up over the ball. Borup got to get another man in. There's the pitch back. Oh, and good defensive play by Miller. Dave Miller busted in and got Langley by the shoestrings. Brought him down 6-zip Hillcrest. And we go back to our studio.
Buy your lawn and leisure time equipment where you find dependable service. Ebersviller Implement Company, your authorized John Deere dealer, located on Highway 59, just west of Fergus Falls. Get the most out of your picture taking by bringing your films to the Photo Center in downtown Fergus Falls, featuring expert Kodacraft processing with 24-hour service on most color print film. When it comes to sporting goods, including the area's largest selection of guns, most folks come to Lake Sport Shop, now in their new location, Kitty Corner from Northwestern Bank in downtown Fergus Falls. Save the Co-op way on top-quality Midland and other famous brand-name products, including Frigidaire, Maytag, and Capri appliances at Otter Tail Co-op Oils in Fergus Falls, Dalton, and Underwood.
All right, we're ready to go. Simonson will kick the ball away. Hillcrest on the top side, 6-zip. Forward, a squibber-type kick bounces, goes into the end zone. He'll come out to the 15. Out to the 15-yard line. Of course, this 9-man football, it comes out 5 yards shorter than the 100-yard field, as this one is only 80. Down there, 15-yard line. Well, let's see what Borup will do this time, as Miller will come out over the ball. Now they go back in the huddle again. Now they come out. Cap is the quarterback, sets down underneath, line up in an eye. They slot on the right side. There's a pitch back to Babler. Babler trying to get outside. He's going to be hit down. Jacobus came up and caught him, but not until he got to about the 17-yard line. Jeff Martinson also over there, but Jacobus was the first to pop him. Second down. Let's give him 3. Call it 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Jacobus calling the defensive signals for Hillcrest. Let's see how they go. They go even on the defense now. 4-man front. Wishbone key. Kappas keeps, wedges forward. He's going to get to the 20, and that's it. And you can give anybody you want to tackle on that play. There's a lot of white shirts that's jammed that one up. Number 44, Johansson coming off the bottom of the stack. Also into number 62, it would have to be Tostenson, but just about the whole club took care of that one. 3rd down and 5 yards to go as we roll down into the final 4 minutes of the first period with Hillcrest in front of Borup 6-0. And here they are, back to punt formation on 3rd down again. Well, I mean 3 less downs they've had to run the ball now so far in the ball game. Let's watch Martinson. Looks like he's coming. Here he comes. There's a kick. He gets it away, and we're going to have bumping the kicker. Pete Peterson ran into Babler. And I'll tell you, this Babler's a strong kid. Peterson bounced off of him, but he got it for running into the kicker. And that will bring the ball to a 1st down. As the ball will come all the way out to the 35-yard line. At the 35, in Borup territory, they have 1st and 10. They trail 6-zip. Well, maybe that's the way to go. All right, they line up in an I formation. They stuff a slot on the right side with Crompton in the slot. They split on the right side with Hennon out of the I. Rolling right, trying to turn the corner is Kappas. Kappas hit down the line of scrimmage, actually lost one. And the guy who got to him first, we got to give credit on the play to Dan Tostenson, number 62, who got to him very quickly behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1, it'll be 2nd and 11. Loss of 1 yard, 2nd and 11. Borup coming out over the ball. Once again, Crompton in the slot as he run out of the I. 4 on the defense. Pitch back to Babler. Fumble the ball, got a basketball hop back, and got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Babler on the carry. Stendrud there, and Dan Tostenson in on the defensive play. It'll be 3rd down and 9 yards to go. And we'll see now what they do with it. The first 3 times they had their meat hooks on the ball, they cranked them, put the foot in it. This time they're not going to. They run out of a wishbone. They split on the right side against the 4 in the defense. Back to throw is Kappas. Kappas looks, lays it off on the side, and is caught on the far side by Parsons. Hit out of bounds at the 36. It's not enough. Looked like Jeff Martinson, I believe, making the defensive play. And it'll be 4th down. And they still have, for all intents, that 10 yards still to go. 2:29 remaining in the period. Babler goes back in punt formation. 3-man rush this time. Let's see what they do. Ready, the snap. It's good. Duck kick. He gets a good one away. Strand grabs it at the 20. Tries to get outside. He's at 25. Gets away from 1. Cuts back up the middle. He's over the 30. And he's going to be hit at the 32. He did a lot of dancing, but not too much yardage, as he went mostly back and forth cross field. Babler in on the defensive play. Also number 6-0 coming, or 5-0 coming off. There's Miller. That would be Davey Miller. Babler kicked it. Babler first to pop him, and Miller helped him out. 2:15 remaining here in the first period. 6-0 Hillcrest. They come out and flank with Jacobus on the right side, run out of the deuce, looking at an odd man defense. Pitch back to Strand. Strand tries to get outside. Turns the corner, cuts back again, gets away from 1, 2, over the 40, and hits down at the 41-yard line. Off the bottom of the sack comes Dean Guttormson, number 44, but not until Strand had waltzed his way to about a 7.5-yard, 8-yard gain. 1 minute, 42 seconds remaining here in the first period of play. Hillcrest lead at 6-0. Peterson leads the club up over the ball. They line up in an I. Frank Jacobus on the left side looking in the odd man defense. There's a little counter back to Jacobus, and I'll tell you, a great defensive play that time on a corner. They stayed at home, and when you stay at home, those things don't work, and Scotty Dahl made the tackle. Number 63 got him behind the line of scrimmage. He fell forward to the 39-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. The counter plays will work only if you get some linebackers or linemen who like to stray from home a bit. Two in the backfield. Langley carries. Langley breaks through and goes all the way to the 31-yard line. Babler is there. Also Dean Guttormson there. 1st and 10 for the Hillcrest Academy Comets. As they're on the roll again, he tried to wedge for only the 1.5 to get the first down, but will take the gravy yardage as he got to the 31. Hillcrest leading Borup, 6-0. We have 38 seconds remaining in the opening period. Up over the ball. They flank Jacobus to the left side, run out of deuce against a 5-2 on the defense. There's a little pass out on the side. Jacobus, 1-on-1, gets by Babler, down the sideline. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Babler had a shot at him, couldn't bring him down. Jacobus, 30 yards. And Hillcrest are right back on the old board again. That came with 21 seconds to go here in the period, 12-0. Babler had a clean shot at him, but couldn't find a handle on him. All right, ready to go as they flank way out with Jacobus on the left side and line up in an I. All right, Langley barks out the signals. Langley, hands up, ball is fumbled, picked up by Strand, and he's going to be whacked back at the 10. No good on the play. 12-0 Hillcrest, and we go back for this word.
Remodeling is easy with the help of Lampert Building Center's remodeling service in Fergus Falls. Since higher costs lead to higher rates, Otter Tail Power Company of Fergus Falls urges their customers to use electricity wisely. It's too valuable to waste. H&L OK Hardware in Fergus Falls, your complete locally owned hardware store, is also your headquarters for quality gilt edge paints with an unlimited color selection and quality second to none. For For prompt, courteous service on all your prescriptions, stop at either Andrews and Meister Uptown or South Pharmacies, 2 conveniently located Walgreen Agency drugstores in Fergus Falls.
Back again as Simonson will kick off. There's a high kick this time. Picked up by Kappas, dropped it, gave it to Babler. Babler gets the wall on the far side at the 10 to the 15. Breaks down the sideline to the 30. Gets away from another. Hit down at the 39-yard line. Over there putting the stop on him, Lloyd Johansson. And also Jeff Martinson. And it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 30, well, they say actually closer to the 37-yard line, near midfield. And I'll tell you, Babler was 1 man away from going all the way out of a wishbone against a 4 in the defense. And there's the end of the first period. Hillcrest leads at 12-0. We'll go back for this word.
For quality name brand building and decorating supplies, see the guys at Steenerson Lumber, 505 South Cascade in Fergus Falls. Steenerson Lumber, where service is foremost. For complete heating and cooling system efficiency, see Mollerud Electric for Westinghouse high-relied split system heat pumps. Mollerud Electric of Fergus Falls, expert wiring contractor. When you need parts for your car, truck, or tractor, come to National Bushing in Fergus Falls. They feature the largest stock of parts in the area, plus expert machine shop service. Live it up. Go bowling at Northern Air Lanes in Fergus Falls, totally remodeled and expanded. Open bowling every Saturday from 1 till midnight and every Sunday from 1 to 6.
64 degrees at 7 before 8. This is KBRF, Fergus Falls, Minnesota.
We're back again as the Broncos will come offensively and run out of a wishbone. 4 on the defense, jammed up. Kappas keeps. He's going to get inside the 40 to the 39-yard line, and you can pick whoever made the tackle. Carstensen is in there. Also 82 would be Stensrud in there. Number 21 also in there, Jerry Martinson. You take what you want out of that one. Let's give him about 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 yards to go. Borup coming up over the ball as Miller leads him out. They line up in the wishbone again. Kappas, the quarterback, snaps between his legs. There's a halfback pass wide open. Oh, he missed it. Wide open on a pass to Guttormson at the 20, and he dropped it. They centered it between the legs of the quarterback to the halfback, who Barsis, who pitched over to Babler, and then Babler threw it down to Guttormson, and I guess everybody but 2 guys in the club handled the ball that time. Oh, he was there. He couldn't hang on. All right, ready to go. They come out slotted on the right side this time, out of an I formation. Kappas hands off, spinning for a couple is Tommy Barsis. He gets to the 38. Martinson on the bottom. That is Jeff Martinson making the stop. Number 33 on the front of his white uniform. 4th down and about 6 yards to go. As going back in single safety is Mike Strand. Mike Strand is quick. He hasn't had really a chance to show it yet in this ballgame, but he can scoot. He's back around the 12-yard line, and Babler gets ready to put the foot into the football. The snap's a wobbler. He gets a high kick. He's going to arch it out of bounds, but it came way upfield, and we would say somewhere around the 14-yard line. Well, I think what he wanted to do is keep the ball away from Mike Strand, and that he did as it went out of bounds at the 14. All right, now we'll get a good look at the Broncos on defense. They really shot a lot of defenses at us. They look like they're going to go 5 this time. They're going odd man. Linebackers up tight. I for Hillcrest, flank right. Pitch goes back to Strand. Strand turns outside. Strand cuts inside. Is going to be hit down as he gets to the 18-yard line. On the bottom of the stack, number 31 comes away as Tommy Barsmith. Let's give him about 4, make it 2nd down and, well, 6.5. We're in the 2nd period. Hillcrest leads it 12-0. They come up over the ball. going 6 up front this time. There's a pitch back. Martinson with a halfback pass. Fires it downfield. His man is there. Jacobus grabs and is hit down at the 36. Tackled by Babler. Dropped the ball, and then Guttormson popped on it, but the ball was dead. Boy, Martinson threw that off the wrong foot. It was like a dying swan. It floated down there, but it came down, and Jacobus went up and made a good grab on it. At the 36-yard line. Hillcrest coming up over the ball. They lead 12-0. We got a fan down below that doesn't think he's getting his money's worth. All right, 9:48 remaining here in the first half. They send Martinson in motion. Handoff Strand, busts through one, spins away from another, hits down as he gets to the 20-yard line. Stopped by David Miller. David Miller making the defensive play. But about 6 yards on the play, second down and 4. Second and 4. For you fans at home at Fergus Falls, you remember how we always talk about the post on the field. We got one right here in front of us now. We're playing on the good side of both of it. All right, out of a flank on the right side with a deuce backfield. Langley back to throw. Langley out on the side to Martinson. Martinson going to be hit and down. Back at the 35-yard line on a good play by Timmy Crompton. Back in the huddle, they break out. They take a lot of time in that huddle. In punt formation, and they like to run a fake out of it. JoAnn, not a bad runner. He's back in punt formation. The snap, they shoot it to the short man. Martinson is hit down. Great play. Got to give the kid credit. Number 12, that's Kappas. Kappas making the stop, and they had that one pretty well scouted, I'll tell you. At the 37, and Borup will take over there. They snap to the short man, Martinson, Jeff Martinson, and I'll tell you, Mr. Kappas was right there breathing down his tonsils as he got to the corner, no place to go. 12-zip, Hillcrest lead it. The Broncos coming up over the ball in a wishbone against 4 on the defense. Kappas pitches back, Babler turns inside, puts the head down, gets back to line of scrimmage, that's all. Jeff Martinson is there, and Tostinson is there, and I guess that's about it. You'll see a lot of 62 and 33 on the defense. All right, ready to go again. Up over the ball in an eye, slotted on the left side against an even defense. Back to throw is Kappas. Kappas is falling down, has it partially blocked on the far side, as getting his hands up was Lloyd Johansson. They say the knee touched down back there before he let go of it, is what it had to be. And I don't think his knee is down. I think his trailer was down before he got the pass away. 7:28 remaining in the half in punt formation. There's that third down situation again. Ready? The snap, the kick. He gets it away just barely. Got a good one this time. And it rolls down and into the end zone. The line of scrimmage was at the 30, so that means he got a 50-yard, it's a 50-yard kick from line of scrimmage. 50 yards on that front, Hillcrest will take over. Hillcrest at the 15-yard line will come offensively. Mark Levang across the way, helping out Bruce Bakke from the Journal. There's cutting up and down the sidelines. All right, ready now as they flank on the left side out of a deuce again. There's a handoff to Martinson, puts his head down, gets to the 20-yard line. He'll get a good 5. Jeff Martinson carrying the ball. Kappas there on the stop. Also Babler in on the stop. That would be Lee Babler. There are a pair of them, Terry and Lee. It'll be second down and a long 5 or short 6, either way you want to look at it. All right, ready to go as they deuce in the backfield, flank left against 3-man rush. rolls right, turns inside. He's at the 25 to the 30, 35, out to the 39-yard line. Babler making the stop over there. That's Terry Babler this time. Making the stop, and it's a first down. That time, Langley read well. They had a block on the corner, and they were taking to the outside, and Langley just cut inside, got the running room, and went all the way to the 38, excuse us, a little bit farther back. Odd man on the defense again, as they've got a three-man rush out of the eye, flank left. Langley hands off, Strand to the outside, Strand at the 40, cuts inside over the 35 and down to the 32-yard line. Tommy Barsness in on the stop along with Lee Babler also over there to help him out. But Strand rambled to the, well, let's see just where they put it down, 33-yard line. And with the score 12-zip, Hillcrest in front of Borup. Timeout in the field. We go back for this.
For a sports magazine on fishing, flying, football, or hunting, you'll find it at Books, etc. in Fergus Falls Mini Mall. They don't have the book or magazine.
Well, they ran out of a deuce this time. There's Langley pitched back to Strand. There's that halfback pass wide open. Oh, and he missed him with it. Threw the pass behind him. He had enough time down there to open up a picnic basket and have a lunch. But the ball didn't get there. It didn't connect. It came in behind him down around the 10-yard line. Trying to make the catch on the play was Jerry Martinson, but he just couldn't get turned back far enough. Boy, was he wide open. All right. Now they come out. They line up in an I this time. Jeff Martinson, the short man, to hand off to him, breaks through, spins his way down to the 20, breaks loose, down to the 15, 10, 5, hit down at the 5-yard line. Number 33, Jeff Martinson. Making the defensive play was Timmy Crompton. It looked like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage. He spun away from the tackle and went, they say, the knee down at the 6. First and goal, Hillcrest. 6-yard line. 5:30 still remaining here in the first half. 12-0, Hillcrest lead it. Jacobus flanks on the right side as they set up in a two setbacks. Strand and Martinson. There's a keep by Langley, and he's going to get to the 5, and that's all. That's all. 5 yards to the goal line. I think the ball is resting just inside the 5. I tell you, they've done an excellent job here at Ada for this. They even moved the goalpost, and we've seen a lot of these 9-man games. It's the first time we've seen any host do that kind of a job. All right, we're ready to go now. As they run out of an I formation, Strand the deep man, they flank right. Langley the quarterback, and we got a flag down. And it's going to go, I believe, against Hillcrest. Illegal procedure. Illegal procedure against the Connors. And that'll bring it back to the 11-yard line. Just over the 10. 10 and a half, 10 and 3/4. All right, 4:43 remaining in a half. Second and goal just outside the 10-yard line. As they line up in an I formation, flank goes right. Langley pitches back. Strand to the outside, cuts inside. He's at the 10, spun down at the 10-yard line. Over there making the defensive play was Terry Babler and Barsness. Babler popped him first, just got him slowed up, and then Barsness put the kibosh on him. It'll be third down, and he's still got goal to go just outside the 10-yard line. Taking a lot of time in that huddle. They could pick up 5 the other way if they don't get out of there. All right, they're up there now with 4 minutes showing in the second period. Out of an I again. Bring Jacobus the flanker in a little tighter this time. Langley falls down at the 15-yard line. Boy, they shouldn't have put that much chalk on the line because he tripped on it. 12-0. Hillcrest lead it. They had to first down at the 5-yard line. Now they got fourth down back at the 15, 12-0 Hillcrest. Here in the second period, timeout, we go back for this.
Visit Interstate Service in Fergus Falls for all your farm equipment needs for service.
Back again, the Comets with fourth down and a piece of real estate that covers are out and out of the 15. They got to go in for the touchdown on this play. Langley back to throw. Langley fires it out. Incomplete on the far side. Looked like it was intended over there for number 21 to be Jeff Martinson. Or Jerry Martinson. And the Broncos take over at their 15. For him now as they come offensively. They haven't been able to muster much of an offense. The best offense they really had so far in the ballgame was the roughing the kicker that got them 15. All right, ready to go. There's that halfback pass again. Fires it downfield. Intercepted by Strand. Strand at the 40. Strand to far side to the 35. Cuts back into the traffic. Breaks away from one and goes to the 28-yard line. Strand making the defensive play at 84. That'd be Hennon making the popper on him. Keith Hennon made the stop for the Broncos. There's a flag on the play. Well, they're discussing this option with Borup. And it's a long one. We'll have to look at a clip, I'm sure. There it is, clipping. Now, they take that from the point that'll hurt you the most. Actually, the clipping happened farther upfield, but they take that at the point that hurts you the most, and that hurt. Depending on, of course, which side you're pulling for. All right, ready to go as the Comets come up over the ball. They're looking at an odd man defense again. 5 across the front. Run out of a flank on the right side with a deuce backfield to Strand. Strand to the outside of the 40 to the 35. Gets down to the 31-yard line. Barson is over there making the stop on him. And I'll tell you, Barson has had a lot of tackles in the last 5 minutes. Second down and about a yard and a half to go for the first down with 2:40 to go here in the first half. Agassiz Valley. North-south playoff right here. Out of a deuce, flank right. Langley, the quarterback, barks out the signals. Pitches back. Martinson turns inside. Going to be hit down at the 31. And the guy who made the tackle really was Barry Kappas. Barry Kappas making the tackle. He didn't stop him all the way, but he tripped him up, and Martinson fell forward to the 31. Third, and now we got just an ordinary one. Short of 1 yard. I tell you, the Broncos have stiffened up their defense a little bit. They've capped it a little bit more and spread it out a little bit more, and it seems to be working better for them. All right, they go 5 again on the defense as Hillcrest comes to us in the backfield flank left. Langley, they come back now. Here's that halfback pass. Oh, great defensive play. The ball is loose, picked up there by Jacobus, and he's hit down at the 35. Let's give it to you. Jacobus, they pitched the ball back to Jacobus. He wanted to throw back to Langley, the quarterback, who struck out in the flat. But it was well covered on the play. We didn't get the tackle on it because we were too busy watching the guys downfield. It looked like Miller, Terry Miller making the tackle. He fought off a blocker back there to get to the tackle. Fourth down and about 3 yards to go now. Langley pitches back. Span to the outside. Span turns the corner. He's going to get the first down inside the 30 and all the way to the 26-yard line. Barson again on the stop, and I'll tell you, when the Comets need the first down, they're able to get them to the outside, but they've been and stopped very well, tackle to tackle. Here in this period, 12-0, Hillcrest lead it. Out of a deuce blank, left again. Langley rolls left, gets a block out there, turns the corner, cuts inside. He's going to get just inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Barsis is over there on the stop. Also on the stop is Terry Babler. Hillcrest asked for a timeout with 29 seconds. We're going to stay right here with it. 29 seconds remaining here in the first half. 12-0, Hillcrest out in front. This, of course, is Agassiz Valley Conference playoff. Borup were champions in the Northern Division, and the Hillcrest won it on the south side. The only loss that Borup suffered was a 20-zip loss to Gary, and many people feel that Gary was the best club in the north, but they ran into Hillcrest, and they ran into Lake Park, two of the best clubs in the south, and that hurt them. They lost those two there. But they handled Borup 20-zip. Well, we'll see what bag of tricks Dick Resbrut comes up with now. He's got 29 seconds to get on the scoreboard again. He leads at 12-zip. The official toots on the tutor, and we're ready to go. Second down and 9 yards to go as the ball rests right smack dab at the 25. They come out in a deuce in the backfield and flank Jacobus on the right side against an odd man defense. Pitch back, here's Strand on the halfback pass, fires it downfield, incomplete. Well covered downfield as it was intended for Jacobus. The guy who knocked it down was Dean Guttormson. Brings up a third and 9. They had three of those purple-shirted Broncos around Jacobus down around the goal line, and actually the guy who knocked it down was Dean Guttormson, and he had the closest shot at coming up with the ball. Third down and 9 yards to go. 23 seconds remaining in the period. They go odd on the defense again with a 5-down lineman. High in the offense. Back to throw is Martinson. Fires it out on the side. Wide open. And Johansson can't find a handle on it. There's some dirty linen on the far side. We'll see what that infraction is. The kids will be calling Johansson clank hands when he comes back with that one. Well, they're discussing this with Borup, so you can bet on a procedure penalty here, or maybe someone just got a little head start. Discussing it with Barsness. And I think they'll decline this one. They do. It'll be fourth down and 9. Penalty is declined. Brings up a 4th and 9. For the 17 seconds remaining in the half. Coming up over the ball. Reminder, the winner of this one will play the winner of Badger and Gunvick November 3rd when one of those two northern cities. Back to throw is Estebo. Estebo fires it up, incomplete. It was intended on the near side for Jerry Martinson, and it was way short as Estebo came in, relieving Langley to crank up on that one, but couldn't find the target. Got a pretty good rush that time and threw it really off balance. Hillcrest come back on the defense now. They'll probably go 4. They like to go 4 and 3 on the defense. Let's see what they do. They go 3 this time. Right up the middle comes Borup, and they're going to get up to the 28 or 8-yard line, I believe. Once again, Kappas, the quarterback, keeping. And there's the end of the first half. Hillcrest leading Borup 12-0. We'll be back after this word. Hillcrest got on the board at 4:27 as Jeff Martinson went in from 1 yard out. They tried for 2, and it was no good. It was 6-0. Then Brent Jacobus went in from 1 yard out at 21 seconds of the first period. 12-zip. They tried again for 2, and it was was no good. Your first period was 12-0 with Hillcrest out in front. In the second period, no scoring. Here at halftime, 12-0, Hillcrest Academy leading over the Borup Broncos. This, of course, Agassiz Valley Interconference Playoff, the North against the South. The winner will advance to the state playdown. And right now, this is Oats LeGrand returning into our studios for about 10 minutes. Well, we're back again, and here at halftime with Hillcrest Academy out in front of Borup 12-0. We're going to talk for just a moment with Leon Elsteth of the Rock City Tigers. Leon, of course, played both Hillcrest and Borup. And, of course, in talking to Leon before, we felt that the quickness of Hillcrest would probably be too much for Borup to handle. But I think the thing that has kind of disappointed me, Leon, is the fact that Hillcrest have not stayed to their running game. They've gone to that razzle-dazzle, cough the ball up in the air stuff, and that has hurt them in the first half.
Yeah, they definitely has. They got Martinson who can run strong up the middle, or Strand that goes outside. If they did use them, I think this game would have been a lot wider spread than it is now.
And of course, defensively, you got to look at Borup. They've gone to 2 downs and then punted the ball away, and they've got some kids that can break clear too, and they're taking some of the offense away from themselves.
Yeah, when we played Borup, the quarterback Campus has really hurt us. He had a couple of good breakaways, and he's got that breakaway potential. We were able to stop Babler, which we thought we had to do, but Campus really broke some on us, and he's got that potential. So I think they should be running those third downs for that breakaway.
Okay, and Leon, who you got left?
Okay, we got Underwood left Thursday night at Rothsay at 7:30.
Okay, we'll have to give your chair up. The bearded timekeeper wants to sit back down in the chair so we can get things started. Thank you, Leon, for stopping by for a moment. We'll see you on Thursday night. Okay, and we're ready to go. Second half football. Agassiz Valley Conference North-South Division playoffs. A beautiful night here, Ada, and we have an excellent view. Press facilities excellent for us. As we mentioned earlier, if you just come with us, they've done a great job because they have limed their field to the 80-yard distances and the 40-yard across, and of course they even rutted up their goalposts and moved it in, so it is a regulation 9-man football field. Hillcrest will be on the catching side of the football this time as they will receive. I believe Borup looking for their kickoff tee and yet haven't found it. Now they've got it. Babler, Mr. Do-Everything for Borup coming out. Short man up the middle for Hillcrest is Jeff Martinson, and on the deep side we'll look at Strand and Jacobus. And they got 3 guys that can really scoop back there right now. As getting ready to kick off is Babler. Babler comes forward. Good kick. Picked up by Jacobus at the 4. And no, he was into the end zone. Oh, we got that other line back there we didn't look at. He was in the end zone, so it'll automatically come out to the 15. Good kick by Babler. And we'll take a look now and see if Hillcrest will go back to their bread and butter running the ball. All right, Peterson comes up over. They line up in a deuce. They flank on the left side with Jacobus. Your setbacks are Strand and Martinson. Langley parks them out. Pitches back to Strand. Strand jumps over 1. Hits down as he gets back to the 15, and that's it. And I'll tell you, the Broncos are fired. Good Thompson over there on the tackle, and also with him, you have to give credit to Dave Miller. And we give him about a half a yard, and all intents will call it 2nd and 10. Watch the Broncos on the defense now. and they're going to go out on the defense as they go deuce in the backfield flank right. They pitch back, trying to get outside. Martinson turns inside, puts his head down, and fights to the 20-yard line. Laying there on top of him as they come to there is Lee Babler, number 33. It'll be a third down now and 5 yards to go. And we got a flag on the play, and we're going to see a holding, I believe. Oh, they got personal foul call. Oh, now we're going to have a cop-out situation. We got a personal foul both ways. Dead ball personal foul. So it's going to stay right there to be third down. And they go 5 on the defense again as it's I formation flank right. 5-2. Langley rolls right. Langley turns the corner. Langley is going to be at the 35 down the sideline. He's going to go all the way. Langley is going to go all the way. And Langley in the end zone as he went 60 yards for the touchdown. Tackling really caused a problem down the sideline. Langley got free down the sideline and just legged it in, and he can scoot. And Hillcrest jumped out in front 18-0, and that came at 10:49. Down on the field, and we'll wait and see. Looks like yes, it's Babler, and they cannot afford to lose this kid. I tell you, he's so tough, he chews nails and spits out battleships. Seems to be the right leg that's giving him the trouble. Walking off the field, working that leg, and into the ball game comes Hennon. Hennon is 142, a 6-footer, a junior. Well, I tell you, Langley was popped right along the sidelines, but he just did not give up, and he tippy-toed down the line and went 60 yards for the TD. Hillcrest lead at 18-0. And I tell you, Hillcrest are tough and rough when they come to their running game. When they get a little bit fancy, they have their problems. Strand and Martinson, the setbacks as they flank right out of a deuce. Langley fires one out, incomplete. Pass intended for Martinson. It went incomplete. And with the score 18-0, Hillcrest leading. Borup will go back to our studio for this word.
Buy your lawn and leisure time equipment where you find dependable service. Ebersviller Implement Company, your authorized John Deere dealer, located on Highway 59, just west of Fergus Falls. Get the most out of your picture taking by bringing your films to the Photo Center in downtown Fergus Falls, featuring expert Kodacraft processing with 24-hour service on most color print film. When it comes to sporting goods, including the area's largest selection of guns, most folks come to Lake Sport Shop, now in their new location, Kitty Corner from Northwestern Bank in downtown Fergus Falls. Save the Co-op way on top-quality Midland and other famous brand-name products, including Frigidaire, Maytag, and Capri appliances and Otter Tail Co-op oils in Fergus Falls, Dalton, and Underwood.
All right, ready to go. Simonson will kick off with Kappas and Guttormson deep. The kick comes down. Guttormson knocks the short man. Parson has picked it up. Near side to the 20. Goes back the other way, and then it's going to be hit down at the 18. Try to get back, and picking off on the tackle would be Jerry Martinson and Jeff Martinson, a pair of brothers, putting the kibosh on him. And they put it down at the 18, where the Broncos of Borup will come offensively. We'll watch Hillcrest now on the defense. Hillcrest will go 4 up front, I believe. Nope. Looks like they're going to go 3. Martinson steps inside. There's a handoff trying to get some running room. No running room. Is trying to come up with the ball that time. Looked like Crompton. We'll wait and see. 42, Crompton. And it'll be second down and still 10 yards to go. We'll watch now and see if Babler is back in the... No, Babler is back in. It was Babler carrying the ball on the play. It'll be a second down and 10. They line up in the wishbone, hand off to Babler, and Babler is going to be hit. And he fights his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Stanfield in on a defensive play. Also coming away is Constantine. It'll be third down and 10. You're down by 18. You got to forget about the kick on the third down now. You got to get some points on the scoreboard. 9:35 remaining in the third period. And they go right back into that punt formation. Well, let's see if they'll do something else besides kick the ball. There's the snap, the kick. He gets the kick away, falls down after kicking it, stranded to 29, stranded near side to the 30, to the 35, and goes down the sideline and is hit out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Miller over there, Barsness over there to pop him out. Dave Miller forced him out of bounds, number 5-0, and it'll be a... Too many Millers there. 53. And also over there, Barsness. Well, we're entitled to one once in a while. All right, out of an I formation. Flank comes right. There's a pitch back to Strand. Strand wants to turn the corner, cuts inside, now to the outside, breaks down the sideline. He's going to be hit down at the 26-yard line. Over there making the stop would be Scott Dahl making the stop on him. It'll be enough for the first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line. 18-0, Hillcrest leading. They'll line up in an I formation. Martinson, the short man in the eye. The tailback is Strand as they flank right again. There's a handoff on the reverse to Jacobus, and he's going to be hit down at the line of scrimmage. Actually, the guy who got to him first was Kappas. He tipped him up, and he got some help as they fell forward. It'll be second down and about 9. Well, the second down is still about the 10. 8:27 remaining here in the third period of play. Hillcrest out in front, 18-0. So far, Borup have not. We're back again. 7:52 remaining in the third period. 18-0. Hillcrest out in front. The voice you hear in the background is the principal here at Ada. There's a straight handoff coming off the right side was Compton, and he gets up to the 29, and we were busy talking while all that was happening, and Langley comes up with a tackle. Let's give him about 6 to be second down and 4. 18-0, Hillcrest lead it. Beautiful night for football. I'll tell you, don't get many nights like this in Minnesota this time of year. Forecast for tomorrow is some of that white stuff that paints the whole earth. All right, ready to go as they run out of a wishbone. Kappas pitches back. Babler's going to throw the halfback pass. Way downfield. He overthrows everybody. Getting down behind was Lee Babler, but the pass well overthrown. Boy, I tell you, pretty good arm from Terry Babler. Reminder, of course, the winner of this one will play the winner of the Gonvick Badger game, and that I think is going to be played Saturday, and that playoff game will be November 3rd at one of those two northern cities. Out of a wishbone again. There's a pitch back. Babler will try it again. Babler fires it out. Oh, and nearly intercepted. Constantine had a chance to pick it off, and good pressure on the far side. Let's give credit to Stenfield putting the pressure on him. That'll be fourth down. about the 18-yard line as Babler will get ready to put the foot into the football. The snap is good. The kick blocked. Blocked in there, and blocking it was number 33. That would be Martinson, Jeff Martinson, getting his hand on the ball, and it goes down at the 37-yard line in Borup territory. We wondered how long it was going to take for the block one because he's been very deliberate getting the punts away, and we made the comment here at halftime that they're going to block one before the end of the ball game, and Martinson helped us out. All right, they line up in an I formation, and they flank Jacobus on the right side, looking at Odd on the defense. Langley pitches it back. Strand turns the corner, cuts back against the grain. He's inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. And on the bottom of the sack coming up is number 5-0. That would be David Miller, 6-footer, 165-pound senior, making the tackle. But not until Hillcrest get about 4 yards on the play of his second down and about 6 yards to go. And Hillcrest coming right back up and flank Jacobus on the left side this time. Moving over to pick him up is Babler. There's Langley keeping, wedging forward, busts all the way to the 25-yard line. There's a flag on the play. And a penalty will go against Jerry Martinson, and it isn't very hard to figure it out. He's giving himself a verbal beating. And it shouldn't take long on this one. It'll be a long one. We'll have holding, I'm sure, the signal as they come up and step it back to the 37-yard line, territory of Hillcrest. Nope, clip. Whoop, down on the inside. We got to wait for those guys in those zebra striped shirts to make the call. We got to quit officiating. 37-yard line. All right, it will be second down and a transcontinental bus trip for the first down as they got to get all the way to about the 27 in the territory of the Broncos. Out of an I, flank left. There's a handoff. Martinson puts his head down and he goes to the 35-yard line. Tormson is there. Babler is there. It'll be third down now and about 8 yards to go as he got to the 35 in the territory of the Broncos with 5:20 remaining here in the third period. 18-0 Hillcrest Academy over Borup. I formation, flank comes left. Odd man defense. There's Langley keeping, trying to get outside. He's not going to. Cappis reps him back at the 38. Cappis hit Langley down at the 38. Grabbed him by the shirt and waltzed him to the turf at the 38. 4 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third period. Coming up over the ball. Johansson back in punt formation. Last time they snapped at the short man. This time the snap is good. He's going to pass this time. Over the side, Jacobus couldn't hang on, and Borup will take over. Jacobus would have had a tough time making the first down anyway. Tormson right over on him, schnoz to schnoz, so he did not have any running room. They got to move that ball up just a little bit. Well, we're not going to discuss it. It's on the 38, actually back to the 39, but the down marker is upfield a little farther. All right, they come out in the wishbone. Cappis drops back, rolls right, looking for someone, fires it up, deflected, incomplete. Pass was intended for Compton. Deflecting the pass on the play was Jerry Martinson, who dropped back off on the corner and whacked it away. Second down and 10. Watch Hillcrest on the defense. They stuck mainly with an even defense, going 4 on the front line. They have 3 down linemen. They move a linebacker in behind. Handoff, breaking to the outside is Parsons, and Parsons gets to the 34-yard line. Martinson there, that is for the first down as we have 3 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the third period. Reminder, football Thursday night at Rotsey, 7:30 as the Underwood Tigers invade the lair of the Tigers. Ready to go as a flank left out of an eye. Back to throw. Kappas fires it out on the side. Incomplete, not anywhere near good Thompson. And then on Friday afternoon, we'll have football from Bertha as the Battle League Battlers tangle with Bertha Hewitt. Friday night, we'll have Fergus Falls and East Grand. Saturday night, we got Coffee Cup at 9:15, and in the afternoon, we have Community College football as the Spartans will be going against Vermilion. Well, with the score 18-zip, Hillcrest Academy in front of Borup. Timeout, we go back for this.
For quality name brand building and decorating supplies, see the guys at Stenerson Lumber, 505 South Cascade in Fergus Falls. Stenerson Lumber, where service is foremost. For complete heating and cooling system efficiency, see Mollerud Electric. For Westinghouse high-relied split system heat pumps, Mollerud Electric of Fergus Falls, expert wiring contractor. When you need parts for your car, truck, or tractor, come to National Bushing in Fergus Falls. They feature the largest stock of parts in the area, plus expert machine shop service. Live it up. Go bowling at Northern Air Lanes in Fergus Falls, totally remodeled and expanded. Open bowling every Saturday from 1 till midnight and every Sunday from 1 to 6.
All right, he's only about 10 yards back on the snap. He fakes it, fires a pass out of the side, wide open. Campus down the sideline, touchdown. 34-yard pass. Babler to Campus off the fake punt. And that came with 3:31 to go in the third period. 18-6, and the extra points now, big factors. They line up in a wishbone. There's Campus. Oh, he can run it. He didn't. And is it good? The pass was complete. Pass was complete to Hinnon in the end zone. 18-8. Hillcrest leading it. We go back for this word.
See why more and more people are having their prescriptions filled at White Drug in Fergus Falls. Visit the shed downstairs at St. Clair and Rovang in Fergus Falls for Farrah, Levi, and Sedgefield jeans and your favorite styles of shirts and sweaters.
Yeah, and apparently the Broncos haven't read the Hillcrest Academy's clippings. They're staying right in the ball game. 18-8. Big 2 extra point play. All right, Babler ready to kick it away as Hillcrest go back with 2. A high kick. Picked up in the end zone again, but this time they let him run it out. Jacobus comes out to the 23-yard line. Out to the 22. And from that point, Hillcrest will come offensively. They lead it 18-8 and hang on your hats. You'll see a fired-up Bronco on the defense this time. Jacobus flanks on the left side as they run out of an I formation. Odd on the defense. There's a handoff to Strand. Busts over the 35 and down to the 36-yard line. Defensively, we get along at Lee Babler. Second down and 6 yards to go. The Broncos are alive and kicking. They trail 18-8. Hillcrest got to get something going. Out of a wishbone this time. There's the handoff. Jacobus cuts the outside. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. Puts his head down. And his head down as he gets to the 34 in the territory of Borup. Babler over there wrapping him up. Barstis over there to help. And also there is Dean Guttormson. Enough for the first down. First down. First and 10 for the Comets as they come up over the ball. They line up in a deuce, flanked on on the right side. Langley, the quarterback, barks out the signals, pitches back. Strand turns the corner. He's at the 35. He's down to the 30. And hits hard on the far sideline by Babler. Terry Babler bouncing him out of bounds, not until he's gotten, however, to about the 28-yard line. No, I guess he did not go out of bounds. We're going to get a drill and drill a hole in this post. Permission of the administration, of course. All right, up over the ball. They flank on the right side out of a deuce again. Langley barks him out. They go out on the defense. Langley falls down. He tries to wet forward. That'll be third down and still. Well, we probably got about a yard on the play. Third down and about 2. Fourth down. Third down and 2. We'll get it right. Third down and 2. Yep. You got a new rope? All right, up over the ball. They line up in an I this time. Odd on the defense again. Langley down underneath. Langley hands off Martin. He's going to get the first down as he gets to the 21-yard line. Babler. 2 Babblers. Terry and Lee making the stop on it. First down at the 22-yard line, territory of the Broncos. 56 seconds and running remaining on the clock here in the third period. 18-8, Hillcrest out in front. They line up in I, flank right. There's a handoff to Strand. Strand tries to get outside. He does not. Making the defensive play that time was Terry Miller, number 53. And he'll get inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. Let's give him 3, second down and 7 yards to go. Peterson leads the club up over the ball. They line up in a wishbone this time. Langley down underneath. Langley hands off. Martinson's going to get just about to the 15-yard line. He's going to be a third down and about 2.5, 3 to go as the third period ends with Hillcrest leading Borup 18-8. After 3, we go back for this word. All right, we're ready to go again. There's Langley rolling left. Langley turns the corner inside the 20, inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Campus making the tackle, and Terry Babler, I believe, in on the assist with it. It'll be fourth down. That time they strung the play out pretty well. Langley could not turn the corner where he wanted to, and by that time the tacklers got up, put the kibosh on him. All right, ready to go. They come up over the ball. Oh, they're turning the defense. 6 up front. Here's a handoff to Strand. Strand gets outside, slips and falls, and I don't know. The forward progress, I believe he's got enough. No, they say the knee went down. He's not going to have enough. He's not going to have enough. From where we're sitting, at least, the angle might be confusing, but doesn't look like it. Looks like you have about, from here, looked like about a yard yet, but, well, it's been long before, and that's just about what it is. And the Broncos hold and take over. At their own 15-yard line. And they've got the old adrenaline flowing right now, I'll tell you. The Comets will have to bow their necks. 18-8, they lead it. 11:40 remaining in the ball game. Out wishbone. There's the handoff, and Parsons nearly lost the ball and was hit down at the 10. The handoff was bad. I think it looked like the handoff was back down on his knees. And he did not get a good hold on it. Langley and Jerry Martinson defensively making the stop. It'll be second down and 12. Up again. man. They line up in the wishbone. The short man is Crompton. There's a hand-up Babbler. Babbler's hit one, puts his head down, gets back to the original line of scrimmage at about the 12-yard line. Coming off the bottom, we get a look there at Gary Martinson. Coming in the ballgame, Hennon. He's bringing a message from the bench. Coming out of the ballgame is Crassus.
This is KBRS, Fergus Falls, Minnesota.
Time back in the huddle, now they break out of it. They line up in an I formation, flank side. Parsons, the short man, back to Tilly Kappas. Kappas in heavy traffic and hit down at the 5-yard line. First to get to him back there, Henry Stensrud, and then he got some help. Peterson also number 55, and that stopped them back at the 6. It'll be 4th down. Unless things go badly, the Comets should have pretty good field position off of this one. Boy, not back very far. He's just barely back about 10 yards. For the punt, the snap is high. The kick, he gets it away. Not too long, it's going to go out of bounds around the 24, 23-yard line. And the Comets have the ball back in good field position. First and 10 for the Comets from that point. 9:45 remaining in the ballgame. Over the ball, they flank Jacobus on the right side. Run with 2 setbacks. Langley dashes. Langley pitches out. Strand turns the corner. Strand cuts back against the traffic. Fights off one, goes to the outside, touchdown straight. And they had 2 shots at him. He just shed the blockers and went 23 yards for the touchdown. They had him for a loss, but couldn't hang on. And that came with 9:36 to go. 24-8 now. Hillcrest coming up the ball. They're going to go for 2. Langley, the quarterback, sets up underneath. Langley back to Langley fires it up, intercepted by Kappas. No good. 24-8 Hillcrest. 9:36 to go. Timeout. We go back for this.
Visit Interstate Service in Fergus Falls for all your farm equipment needs. For service is the most important word in their business. Bostwick's buys better so you can. That's not just a slogan. It's shop the brand name Big Value Fashion Collection for all the family at Bostwick's downtown Fergus Falls. Shape up and shape with Sport Shakes, the delicious, nutritious, high-protein drink from Mid-America Dairy Max. Sport Shakes for active people. The McCulloch Pro 1010.
Well, we're back again. As Simon will kick it away. Babbler and Kappas deep. This is a shot. They watch it bounce, and they hand off to Babbler. They set a wall on the flank. Babbler fires the pass back across the field to Kappas, and that was scouted as Jacobus wrestling down at the 10. Holy cats, they beat it all. The kick went to Kappas. Kappas handed off to Babbler. Babbler reached his side. Looked like they were trying to set a wall up. Kappas snuck up. He threw a pass across. Jacobus right there tackled him at the 10. The Broncos come up over the ball. They just over their own 10. There's a handoff here. Babbler's going to get to about the 13. Coming off the bottom of the stack, we have Tostenson. And Martinson on the stop. Second down, let's give him a couple. Call it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Broncos. Time to factor now with 87 showing the Broncos on the short 24-8. Out of a wishbone again. Making off this time to Crompton. Crompton will get over the 15 to the 16-yard line. Coming away from the 22 is number 82. That would be Stensrud. And Johnson making the defensive pass. Third down, 5 yards to go, taking a lot of time back in that huddle. much of. Down to the, under the 8-minute mark. Guys slotted. There's Lightness, and Barsh is going to be hit down on a tackle on the far side. Gary Martinson. That'll be 4th down and about 10 yards to go. Or they down a little bit farther. 4th and about 9 yards to go. Guy running the time clock, his fingers all swollen up and pounding siding. It looks like he hit his fingers more than he hit the siding. All right, Babler back at encroachment. Peterson getting too eager. They'll have a 4th down. His shot got 4 yards to go. All right, Babler will go back and punt. All right, ready to go. Let's see what they do. Long count. Again, there's the snap hit. He gets a kick away, a high kick. And his captain takes the Bronco roll to the midfield stripe at the 40, and that's boy, they've got a wind up there than what we feel here in the pit box. Boy, a flag blowing pretty good, and Hillcrest have that wind right now as he put the ball in play at the 40, just over the 40 on the Broncos side of the goal line. 23 remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest out in front, 24-8. Hillcrest line up in an eye, back left. Langley the quarter up, and here we're going to have encroachment on the side. Coming in there was number 53, it would be Terry. And they'll step off first goal line, it'll be 1st and 5. 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Hillcrest up over the ball. On the defense. There's a handoff to Strand to the outside. Shakes, spins away, goes inside the 20-yard line. Scott, the defensive play. Another 1st down for Hillcrest. 6 minutes to game, 24-8 Hillcrest. This time, they bring, there's a handoff. Jacobus gets to the 18, and that's it. David Millick just enough to trip him up, and he would go backwards into the line. 10 yards to go. 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. Hillcrest lead over Borup, 24-8. Backfield flank left. Coachman. This time, Anthony Barsnett. Well, it's always nice when you get that penalty on the first play because you've only got 5, and it's a cozy position. This came on the 2nd down, and 4 yards to go. Last time they hit it, this time they got it on 2nd. Strand going Ocean. There's a handoff to Jacobus, and Jacobus will go just short of the 10-yard line. That time they sent Strand. 3rd down, of course, they're in 4 down territory now. They got 3rd down about a yard, a long yard. They got to get just over the 10. Beating over the ball. Borup goes 6 on the defense up front. They go goal line. There's a pitch back to Strand. Strand turns inside, cuts outside, and trips over Martin. Back at the 11-yard line. Trying to make sure he didn't get any play. Dean Thompson. The guy that forced him back to the inside was Timmy Crompton on the corner. 4th down, and a little better than 2. Hillcrest coming up over the ball. 2 setbacks and flank left. Langley down. Langley pass out, deflected, intercepted Kappas on a good defensive play. Intercepts is hit down at 15-yard line. Well, I tell you, that would make a great race if the guy would intercept that one. And just 2 guys out there, the pass receiver and the pass defender. That'll be a foot race to the end. All right, right, the ball back again. The fact that 16 points, 2 touchdowns, point conversions, and nothing else going. They run out of weak. Back, Babbler drops it, get up, gets away from one, and he hit at the 4-yard line. Looking over there, Jeff Martinson. And with the score 24-8, Hillcrest in front of Borup. Timeout. We go back to this. Back again. And need we be remiss in thanking the people here at Ada for providing us the good facilities. And again, if you just come Mike side, this is the first time in all the years that we've broadcast a 9-man playoff that the host was generous enough to move their goalposts. And they made it a regulation 80-yard field, which is nice for the kids to play on, instead of having to decide what they want to do, whether they want to try a field goal to move the ball up. And the ball is handed off on the first play to Babbler, trying to get outside. He's going to get to the 4, and that's it. JoAnn making the defensive play. That'll be 3rd down. And they've got about 18. Well, Babbler's back in punt formation. And again, he's not back very far, I'll tell you. All right, 3rd down. You wouldn't look for punt here, but they did. He kicked it away, and Strand will have it at the 28. Strand is hit down by Kappas at the 27-yard line. Good play by Kappas, and he got down there right now. Once again, Hillcrest with good field position. 7-yard line. Coming up over the ball. They look at a 5 on the defense. They run out of an I flank right. Estevo is the quarterback now. And we were so busy looking at Estevo, we didn't see Martinson to get up to the 25-yard line. Defensively, the play made by Terry Miller for Borup. Let's give him a long 2 and make it 2nd down and 8 yards to go. On the 25, and Hillcrest come up over the ball, leading it 24-8. They line up in an I formation, flank left, working against the odd defense again. There's a pitch out. Strand cuts back against the traffic, still running, knocks down one of his own guys, goes to the far side to the 20, spins away to the 10, to the 5, touchdown. Great run by Strand, I'll tell you. 25 yards, and he did it all on his own. That makes it 30-8. With 1:30 still remaining on the clock. And they'll go for 2. 30-8. Hillcrest out in front. Hillcrest come up over the ball. They have not converted on the extra points as yet. Estevo, the quarterback, is a better passer of the 2 quarterbacks. Let's see what they do. They pitch it back to Martinson, puts his head down, and we're waiting for the sign. No, he did not make it. No good on the extra point. With a score, Hillcrest 30, Borup 8. We go back for this word.
Buy your lawn and lease.
Again, Hillcrest Academy Comets well on their way to winning this playoff game, leading 30-8 with 1:30 to go. Simonson will kick it away. All right, ready to go now as Simonson comes forward. There's a kick, a good kick. Picked up by Kappas. Kappas keeps it, comes to the near side. Kappas wants to turn the corner, and he's hit down by Jacobus as he gets to the 16-yard line. Peterson also over there, but Jacobus is the one who put the popper on him. 1st and 10 Borup. At their own 16-yard line. Borup taking all kinds of time back in that huddle. Now they break out of it. They run out of the wishbone tee. Kappas the quarterback, snaps it back. Here's the pass. Out on the side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly intercepted on the far side by Brian Halbakken. Brian Halbakken nearly picking that one off. Still 52 seconds remaining in a ball game. 30-8. Hillcrest will be in the state playdowns on November 3rd against the winner of Badger and Gunvick, and that will be played at one of those two northern communities. Up over the ball. They line up in a wishbone again, kind of a cockeyed wishbone. There's a handoff to Barsness. Barsness gets over the 20 to the 22-yard line. Wrapped up there. Making the tackle. Pick up a 5. 3rd and 5 for the Broncos. Barsness carrying the ball on the play. The defensive tackle on the play. Tostenson is not in the ball game right now. Out of the wishbone. There's a hand up to Kappas. Kappas goes to the outside. Kappas at the 30. Kappas hurdles one down the sideline. He's inside Hillcrest territory at the 30-yard line. 10 seconds remaining. First down at the 31-yard line. At the 31 in Hillcrest territory. Hillcrest have McKnight in the ballgame. Actually, he's the guy that pops him out. A bounce on that play. Out of the wishbone, back to throw is Kappas. Kappas fires it downfield. Incomplete. Halbakken over there again, getting his hands on it defensively with 4 seconds to go. Hennon was the intended receiver, but Halbakken stepped in front and whacked it away. Reminder, of course, that on Thursday, Underwood and Rodsey at Rodsey football. 2 games on Friday, Battle Lake, Bertha Hewitt, and in the evening, that one at 3:30 in the evening, we have Fergus Falls and East Grand Forks. Out of the I formation, slotted comes left. Kappas pitches it back to Babler. Babler turns the corner. Babler is hit down as he gets to about the 10-yard line. As the game ends with Hillcrest winning at 30-8, we'll be back after this word. Your final score is Hillcrest 30, Borup 8. Hillcrest will advance to the playoff game to be held either at Gunvick or Badger on November 3rd. Badger and Gunvick will play this Saturday night to determine the winner, beating Hillcrest on November 3rd. Thank you and have a safe trip home. Well, we're back again, and let's wrap it up very quickly. It all started in the first third as Jeff Martinson from 1 yard out at 4:27 made it 6-zip. The extra point tries no good. Then Brent Jacobus at 21 seconds of the first period, excuse us, made it 12-0 Hillcrest. Again, the extra point try was no good, and it was 12-zip Hillcrest after 1. Scoreless in the second period, so the score at halftime, Hillcrest 12, Borup nothing. In the third period, Langley 60 yards out at 10:49 made it 18-0. Once again, the extra point tries no good. Then also in the third period, Babler hit Kappas with a 34-yard pass off the fake punt at 3:31 made it 18-6. Kappas hit Hennon in the end zone, made it 18-8, and that's what it was after 3 periods. Then Mike Strand from 23 yards out at 9:36 put Hillcrest on the board again, made it 24-8. Then Mike Strand from 25 yards out at 1:30 made it 30-8, and again the extra point try no good, and it ended up 30-8 Hillcrest winning it. They'll advance to the state playdowns against the winner of the Gunvick Badger game up at the Northern Cities on November 3rd. For Oats LeGrand, good night and back to our studio.